Alpha Chat.
Hello and welcome to yet another special episode of Alpha Chat with me, Divine Rogue Ben, and Samus Killer Dan.
Hello.
And today we'll be talking about Pokémon X and Y. So the announcement was on the 8th of January 2013.
We'll start off perhaps on what was your initial reactions when you first saw the trailer?
Oh, it's a Pokemon game.
Right,
It's
okay.
just like any other Pokemon game.
So it's just another generation.
Yeah, that was it, yeah.
Right,
I'm
okay.
not fussed about it.
Yeah, I mean, me personally, I didn't see it coming at all. Because this announcement was planned. They told us about it, that it was going to be an announcement, Pokemon, big announcement. A lot of people, me included, thought it'd be remakes of Ruby and Sapphire on probably the 3DS.
Yes, yeah.
No one expected to be the 6th generation, because it's, when you look at the years in difference, it's come around a lot quicker than any other generation. But it just come around to everyone by surprise. So, Ben, what did you think of the actual names?
The name, well, I thought they named
Pokemon
it...
X and Pokemon Y.
I thought they named it after buttons.
Yeah, so you thought it was X and Y, and
You're like, would they have like an LB or an RB, or are they going to name it like...
Of all the speculation and all the what everyone's thought about the games, I've never heard anyone say that they thought it was to do with buttons on the console.
What, they could have like LB and RB, or they probably name it after like Pokemon B and Q, like the company or something next, because it's just getting a bit stupid now.
Well, me personally, when I first saw the names, I thought, okay, this is to do with axis, X and Y axis, yeah.
Like a mathematical.
And then the
approach
third one would be Z or Z if you're American.
Yes.
So that would then make a 3D shape. This is on the 3DS. It's subtly hinting at, it's on the 3DS. A bit like how Kingdom Hearts Dream Drop Distance is DDD 3D. It's on the 3DS. It's in 3D.
Ah.
Did you not know that?
No, I didn't know that.
Okay.
I don't follow Kingdom Hearts, do I?
Nor do I. But... So I just thought that, okay, this X and Y business is on axis. That was the first impression. Then people were saying it's genetics. And I was like, well, that's stupid. But then looking upon the... Yeah, I thought it was stupid.
You're stupid for believing that.
Like, what can you do? Like, I didn't understand it till X and Y. But then actually looking at the Japanese names, you'll see a helix near the Pokemon titles, which is like a DNA symbol.
Yes, yeah.
Which DNA means, X and Y symbols. XY is female and XX is male.
Yes.
So then all of a sudden it seemed like, okay, maybe it is to do with genetics. Unless it is also subtly hinting at, it could be like a double meaning. It could be both, as well as X and Y for genetics. It could be X and Y for axis. But, who knows? Nothing's been confirmed as of yet. But we'll move on to the starters. What did you think of the actual starter Pokemon that were revealed? The new Pokemon.
I just thought they looked ridiculous.
You didn't like any of them?
What's the name? Is it Chespin?
Chespin
is the grass one.
Chespin's the grass one.
Yep.
Fennekin is the Firefox, which just reminds me of Firefox, the internet browser. and the little frog
Froakie.
called Froakie, yeah.
Now, Chespin just reminded me of a squirrel wearing a beanie.
Let's just focus on Chespin quickly. I don't like Chespin at all. Well, not at all. He looks like a hello. It's just got that stupid smiley face on.
Yeah.
He looks to me like the typical Pokemon you find in Route 1.
It's like the sort of Pokemon you'd send in just to like wear down the enemy, just to die straight
Yeah,
away.
like you catch him first, you don't know who he is. Oh, he's a normal type with a park grass. He's alright, but I won't use him past the 5th gym or something.
Yeah.
It's hard to say without the Fire Evolution, but yeah, I wasn't really too keen on his design. Fennekin, you liked to kind of.
It just reminded me of the Fire Evolution of Eevee. I forgot the name of
Flareon.
that. Yeah, it just reminded me of that too much. Like the whole idea of it sort of being like a dog, sort of cat thing, which was
It's
on fire.
supposed to be based on a fox, so immediately for me I thought Vulpix. It looked like a combination of Vulpix and Zora. I forget its name from Black and White. That like this one of the first Pokemon
with the
announced.
claws, yeah.
Yeah, it reminded me of like a combination of them two. And I thought it was alright design. I like Fennekin, but for me personally, I always start with water. So I'm always gonna be slightly biased, but I actually think that the design by far out of the three, for me, the favourite is Froakie.
I agree with you on the design for that, but I still think it just looks like a frog wrapped in cotton wool. But it does look a lot better than the other two. I agree.
Yeah, okay. Well, because I'll be honest, the big internet favourite is Fennekin.
Wow.
Yeah, most people. Were you surprised? Because everyone
Yeah.
thinks it looks cute, I suppose.
Mm.
But Froakie, for me, I like the look of him. I can see him looking pretty sort of.
Like toughed up and macho when it's
Yeah.
evolution.
Let's just hope that Fennekin doesn't turn into a part fighting type like every other fire type seems to do the last few generations.
Yes, yeah.
Anyway, let's talk about the other Pokemon, the Legends.
Yep, the legends look really cool.
Yeah, you were really impressed with the Legends,
Yeah.
weren't you? Like, I'll be honest, I've not been impressed with Legends as much as this since probably Lugia and Ho-Oh.
Mm.
And yeah, I really like the look of Y and X. I actually can't decide which one I prefer. I think I prefer Y.
I was
But
going to
I
say
think-
for X, yeah.
But you prefer X.
I
I
do,
think I'm
yeah.
in the minority with preferring Y. I think a lot of people prefer X. You like the whole. What do you like about it? Just the?
It just looks, obviously it resembles a deer, but I think the colours on it look
Yeah.
quite cool.
I like
Whereas
his
with
feet.
Y, it just looks quite... What?
It's in his feet, like pointed feet.
I like its feet.
I do not have a fetish. I'm sorry.
It's not like that, it's just the way you
Just
said it.
put
You were
it
like, I was like, yeah, it looks nice with how the colours and that. You were, I like its feet. But yeah, I mean, the whole Y Pokemon, it doesn't look that good to me. It's just like
No?
a flying letter. Like, oh, look out, it's a flying Y. It's used at X deer to save it. To save the day.
Alright, well, I like its colouring of this red thing. And I've always gone for red. I've always gone for the preferred colour of red in all of them. I started with Pokemon Red, and then I also got Pokemon Ruby. So, yeah, I want to probably get Y. That's my favourite.
I'll take X then.
So, actually focusing on what the game looks like graphically, what do you think of the whole battle animations?
To me, it looks the same. Whereas, obviously, we're
Really?
talking about the battle animations. Obviously,
Yeah.
it's 3D, isn't it?
Yeah,
now,
like
compared
they
to
got
the whole
completely.
2D platform.
We couldn't really see like the whole gameplay, how it plays out properly from start to beginning of a fight, but it looks like more similar to Pokemon Stadium or Colosseum.
Yes, yeah. But
Perhaps actually slightly more involved in the animations.
yes, yeah. But with the actual gameplay graphics itself, it doesn't look too different to the other Pokemon
Well, the gameplay
games.
itself, I'm sure it plays exactly the same as any other.
Yeah, I
Pokemon.
mean, the graphics wise on that sort of thing, they don't resemble anything different in my opinion.
Well, I think it's
They look refined, but
no,
nothing major.
You say that. I mean, this is probably a new direction for Pokemon, like cell shading on 3D models. All the other 3D models have been actually just 3D models since Pokemon Stadium up to Colosseum and then Battle Network, whatever it's called, in the Wii. That was they're all just like proper solid 3D models. Now they're like cell shaded, and they've got like a sort of a pixely sort of bit around them, like black mark all the way around them. So
Yes,
they
yeah.
kind of look like the old sprites of the old, but still being 3D. So yeah, I mean, I personally love the graphics and I love the battle animations. Like they really, I mean, I like the battle animations in black and white.
Yes,
That was
yeah.
a great. I love that step up of how they were all sort of animated. But now it's full 3D, so yeah, everything's moving. It looks great. But the actual environments you saw, what did you think of them?
Oh, they look just like any other Pokemon game. Like you obviously got your grass level, you got your desert level, you got the snow level.
There wasn't a snow level.
But you know
I
there's
know
going
what
to
you
be
mean.
a snow level eventually.
Probably. The actual aesthetically, how do you think they actually look?
Yeah, again, they just look refined to me. They don't look that different.
No,
You know,
I'll be honest.
obviously I can't see a lot.
I
so-
wasn't that impressed with the environments personally.
Why?
I thought they looked very static. Well, there was like loads of leaves and stuff rushing in front of the screen, but everything looked quite rigid still.
Yes, yeah.
The way, I mean, I know it's obviously all about battling and catching Pokemon and all that, but the environment didn't look great to me. But, probably going to do more like Pokemon Black and White, where the camera sort of swoops down certain sections, perhaps. But it still looks like it's going to be a fairly fixed camera view. You can't like freely move the camera around.
Yes, yeah.
So I wasn't that keen on that, for example.
What
and
about
also,
the hell's the square thing? Wasn't
yeah,
it?
the fact that it looks like it's still on a grid base, like your character still moves in a 4-directional grid rather
Yes.
than moving freely.
With the analog stick that you would use on the 3DS.
Yeah, which is an analog nub, and you're still going to be moving in 4 directions. Obviously, you've still got a D-pad to use that on. That to me was probably the biggest letdown for me at the whole thing was it's still in a 4-directional pad.
Yes, yeah.
Rather than
I understand.
fully
I
moving
agree
forward.
as well, yeah.
But, you know, so also the location itself, it's in Paris by the looks of it. Well, it's based in France because you see a similar looking Eiffel Tower.
Yeah, so on the trailer, you know when you're zooming out a Pikachu, obviously you see the Eiffel Tower there.
Yeah,
so
you see it
Pikachu's in
twice through the
France.
trailer, really. So yeah, essentially, I mean, it isn't the Eiffel Tower. It looks like the Eiffel Tower. It's
Yes, yeah.
heavily hinting this is going to be a European focused game, probably to do the Pokemon themselves be more European focused.
Yes, yes.
After Black and White being based in America. But going back to the environment, the girl follows you.
Yeah, that's quite odd, isn't it? Because obviously with Pokemon games,
I
followers.
haven't heard anyone mention this at all yet. But yeah, you look in the trailer when you're going through the woods. There's this girl that follows you, and she looks like she's following you in some way, but not like typical Pokemon where they're like literally right behind you following you. She's going on her own separate path, but she looks like she's following you at the same time. To me, this looks like it's going to be full interaction multiplayer.
Like co-op, yeah, throughout the entire
Yeah,
game.
possibly co-op, possibly just maybe more like Animal Crossing. We can just visit each other's sort of worlds in a way.
About time, isn't it?
Yeah,
Yes.
I mean, that's an interesting thing. I don't know what that means, if that really is what I think it is.
But what else do they say in the trailer? Isn't it about the more you play together, the closer your bond will be?
Yeah,
now,
maybe
are they talking about the Pokemon, or are they talking about actual friendship?
I imagine there might be some sort of like bond meter in a way.
Yeah, so
I mean,
the higher it is,
they've always
obviously,
kind
the
of
more
had that. They
bonuses.
had it in Pokemon Yellow, way back in Pokemon Yellow, where Pikachu, wherever the more you battled with him, the more he like befriended you and liked you. And they sort of kept that with other games as well. There were certain people in the games you could talk to, and they go, "Oh, your Pokemon really idolizes you."
Yeah, here, take this.
Yeah, or if you get a Pokemon you just caught, it's like, "Oh, this Pokemon likes you, but he's trying to grow to you." So there's always been that kind of like bond thing, but I reckon that I might emphasise that more, perhaps.
Possibly,
now.
yep.
And finally, we just talk about the release, which it's coming later this year in October, which I can't believe personally worldwide.
Really quick, yeah.
Like when they announced Pokemon games, like they took ages to leak through Black and White, and then it's coming out in 2 years' time.
Yeah.
Like in Europe.
Then you forget about it for a bit.
It comes out a year's time in Japan. It's coming out 2 years in Europe, like in America. But this is coming out worldwide in October. That's for me. I mean, for any game that's just normal, I suppose, really. But for Pokemon, that's for the localization and all that.
It's their first worldwide release as well, isn't it? I do believe.
Yeah. Well, for the main series.
Yes, yeah.
So we'll finish off by saying, are you going to get this game?
Well, obviously when I see more of it, and if I know it's co-op, then I probably will. But either way, I just like playing Pokemon games when I go away, and obviously I have my DS on me, so I probably will get it, but I'm not in any rush at the moment. Obviously, I don't know that much about it, so...
Yeah, I mean, even though we're
yet.
saying it's coming soon, it's still October. It's still a long way away.
Yeah, I'm not overly fussed at the moment, but maybe near the time I'll purchase it.
Yeah, I mean, me personally, it made my day yesterday when I saw this and that. I was
Really?
like, yeah, well, I didn't know it was going to happen. Like, it just come out of nowhere.
Yeah, and being Pokemon as well, you're a big fan, aren't you?
Yeah, I mean, I've grew up with Pokemon. Like, the Pokemon Red basically changed my life.
Oh, inspirational.
But yeah, I'm definitely gonna buy this. Hands down, I'm gonna buy it. I only ever buy one version. I know I will still just buy one version.
I'll
only
buy the
'cause
opposite to
you'll
you,
probably
yeah.
buy the opposite to me. Yeah.
Yep.
And I know I'll probably enjoy it, and I'm really hyped up for it. But I'll be honest, until we get closer, I'm not gonna be like. Well, actually, no. I actually tell a lie. I'm sure between now and it's released, bit by bit, Pokemon will get released a little bit more.
Yeah.
And I love that speculation of there's a new Pokemon, or there's another one, new monster, whatever. I just kind of like that.
So Pokemon's for all ages, not just for kids then, is it? If we're both buying it, I mean...
pretty much everything that comes with Pokemon's for kids. Their main games, or I'd class as for everyone.
I guess so, yeah.
Anyway, I think we'll leave that there, and yeah, hope you enjoyed this.
Yeah.
What did you think of the new Pokemon?
Yeah, drop a comment down in the comment box below, and we'll probably get back to you sometime soon.
That's usually where you drop comments. Yep.
You know what I mean? You can post it to us if you have
So,
anything.
yeah, the next episode I promise you will be C, the letter C. It's been a long time coming. It feels like it's been a long
I think
time
we've got
coming.
more special series than we actually do have normal series at the moment.
We do. Anyway, that's goodbye from us.
Yep. Bye.